Chairman Juni Kua of the PCSO, kayo ho ba ay nabigyan na ng root access since the last hearing that we had here?
Hindi pa po, Mr. Chairman.
And why is that, PCSO? GM and the assistant GM, kayong dalawa pareho, may access. So para mabawasan po yung pagdududa, kailangan meron din po pagdududa sa PCSO, meron din po sana si Chairman Juni Kua, yung may hawak ng root access, kaya niyang pasukan yung system at kaya niyang tingnan, kaya niyang manipulahin, kaya niyang baguhin, pwede siya magdagdag, pwede siya magbawas, etc. Dun sa system na yun, if I remember it right. Now, isa rin po na pag-usapan natin during the last hearing, yung tinatawag na root access. I requested from PCSO na kung pwede ang chairman mabigyan din ng karapatan sa root access. Has that been done yet? Chairman Juni Kua of the PCSO, kayo ho ba ay nabigyan na ng root access since the last hearing that we had here?
Hindi pa po, Mr. Chairman.
And why is that, PCSO? Mr. Chairman Robles, sir?
Your Honor, I understand the access o yung pagkakaroon po ng root access ay napapaloob po sa kontrata ng Philippine Lottery System. So when I came, nakaano na po yan, firm na po yan. I don't know, pero siguro let's negotiate that. Kasi kontrata na ho yan eh. Ang kailangan ho ng...
In that contract, sir, does it say there na bawal ang chairman ng PCSO na magkaroon ng root access?
Hindi naman po, hindi naman po bawal, pero the specific po yung designated na bibigyan ng root access eh.
And in that
Which is the highest official of the operations po.
Opo. But can I see that contract? So that my lawyers can review that?
So can we submit it na lang po?
Okay. Because if in that contract it didn't specify that the PCSO chairman is prohibited from having access to that root access, then dapat you should comply with my request. Kasi nga na po, hindi po fair yan, yung pinaka-chairman ng PCSO, wala pong root access. Samantalang kayo po, GM, of course you should have that because you're GM. GM and the assistant GM, kayong dalawa pareho, may access. So para mabawasan po yung pagdududa, kailangan meron din po pagdududa sa PCSO, meron din po sana si Chairman Juni Kua. What do you think, Mr. Kua? Is that okay with you? Are you comfortable with that request na kayo magkaroon din ng access sa root access? Magkaroon kayo ng karapatan na magkaroon ng root access?
I will oblige if required by the committee. Of course, I also would like to understand the purpose of that root access. But if it will be of help to the purpose for which the committee is suggesting, I will oblige, Mr. Chairman.
Pero alam niyo na po yung root access, Mr. Chairman, Juni Kua. Alam niyo po kung ano nagagawa ng root access. Yung capability po noon.
Hindi pa po maliwanag sa akin, Mr. Chairman. I'm not privy kasi to the signing of the agreement, and I have never been briefed about the purpose or purposes of the root access. What is it supposed to be, and whether that is a part of the control or what. I have to beg the indulgence of the committee that
Yes.
I am not really aware.
So root access, it gives that person, whoever has that root access, the ability to control the system. It can edit, It can see everything that happens in that computer system. It can do everything. In fact, during the last hearing, also one of the hearings, inadmit ng isa sa mga taga PCSO na yung may hawak ng root access, kaya niyang pasukan yung system at kaya niyang tingnan, kaya niyang manipulahin, kaya niyang baguhin, pwede siya magdagdag, pwede siya magbawas, etc. Doon sa system na yun, if I remember it right. So dapat magkaroon ka na rin po ng root access being the chairman of the PCSO. Para mas maganda kung chairman at saka GM, may check and balance may root access. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, if we can amend the contract, he can have exclusive access to that po. Kasi ang function po ng root access to check on all the transactions, it cannot edit po the winners. Pinag-usapan na rin po namin that it cannot edit the winning number, especially if it is already published. You may control systems po ron. But I'm willing po if the contract will be amended subject to the approval of the contracting parties kasi po dumating yan, signed na po yan. I did not ask for that. That is po, so I'm even willing to give all the access sa kanya. Pa-amend na lang po siguro yung kontrata kung papayag po yung contracting parties.
When was the contract implemented, sir? Ano pong date ng contract? And then my second follow-up question is, dyan sa contract, naka-specify ba doon yung mga tao na exclusively merong lang access o mabigyan ng root access? Naka-specify ba doon na GM, AGM? Yun lang?
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Naka-specify po doon that we'll have access to the GM. It's purely administrative, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. GM and then?
GM. And other access like yung mga...
Hindi, paki-mention lang po. So nakalagay doon GM sa
GM.
contract.
Yes.
Sino pa po nakalagay doon?
Part of the draw teams, Your Honor. Yung mga staff po namin which do the daily operations.
So hindi po na-mention doon yung chairman.
Wala po yung chairman, Your Honor. Because the GM is the one in charge of operations.
All right. So Mr. Robles, sir, then we have to change that contract. And I need in that contract na i-amend, nandiyan po yung pangalan ni GM. Yun lang na ni chairman. Hindi naman siguro mabigat yun na amendment.
Personally po, I have no problem with that. Yung kabilang partido lang po, remember ito, this was already signed contract. When I came, implementation stage na po ako. In fact, delayed nga po sila mag-implement yan. Pero yun lang po ang problem ko. It's a mutual agreement between contracting parties. Of course, that's PCS. So I will ask for their permission kung pwede ho yun. Kasi it should be a meeting of the minds po eh.
Then, COMSEC, patawag natin yung the other contracting party. Yung sinasabi ni Chairman Robles. And sa next hearing, I want them to be here para agad-agad makakuha tayo ng feedback sa kanila kung pwede na mailagay si Chairman. I don't see any problem with that. Them saying no. Diba? Or them saying yes. I think more on them agreeing with me na ilagay si Chairman Kua in the name of check and balance bilang isa sa mga nakalagay dun sa contract na mabigyan ng root access. Okay? Thank you.
So Chairman, thank you so much for I would consider that as kind words. But I really would like also the opportunity to be brief on that so I can fully understand the purpose of that root access, whether it really something that provides safety and integrity to the system. So yun lang po, Mr. Chairman, and I think we can request that
Yes, sir.
from the...
Yeah, we can ask, what is the name of that contracting party, Mr. GM or Mr. AGM? The name of that contracting party?
Pinoy Lotto, Your Honor.
Pinoy Lotto?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the Pinoy Lotto will brief you, Mr. Juni Kua, kung ano po yung root access, kung anong nagagawa noon.
Opo, at
And then while you're being briefed by these people, I want the DICT people present as well para kung hindi mo masyado naintindihan, too technical, yung DICT, daan-dahan na i-explain sa iyo kung ano talaga yon.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. So, with your indulgence, I really would be happy to hear that. And it's difficult to accept something that I do not understand
Correct,
yet. So,
correct. Para maintindihan nyo na po.
para maintindihan ko lang
Kumbaga,
po.
meron kayong baril, hindi nyo alam gamitin, so useless.
Baka hindi ko rin alam. Baka
Hindi alam.
mag-backfire.
Putukin, baka mag-backfire, ikaw pang tatamaan.
Yan ang inaalala ko lang, Mr.
I understand what
Chairman.
you're saying, sir.
I hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for that. Yung paliwanag. Yung pong source code, ang may hawak po niyan ay Land Bank. Bakit po Land Bank? Bakit hindi po BSP? Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas?
It's, Your Honor, it's in the contract that we engage a government bank.
Sino
This
pong
time it's
nakalagay sa contract? Sino po yung representing the government? PCSO?
PCSO,
And
Land Bank, and the Pinoy Lotto, Your Honor.
kaya nga, the reason why I'm asking, bakit hindi BSP? Bakit sa Land Bank? Alam naman po natin, hindi po ganun ka-secure yung pong integridad. Sorry sa Land Bank in terms of being hacked or being infiltrated. Marami na tayong experience dyan. Yung mga pension ng mga teachers, mga deposits ng mga teachers, na-hack sa Land Bank. So that means, hindi ganun ka-secure ang Land Bank.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Ito pong source code na pinag-uusapan natin, ito po yung software application stored in a external hard drive, and then inilagay pa po siya sa isang metal case, sealed, then signed by all parties and deposited in a safety deposit box, Your Honor. No connections or links in the
Sa
internet.
computer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. I gotcha. In fact, meron pa nga atang hard copy yan, di ba? Drive and hard copy. At yan yung nakalagay sa vault. Yes. Pero, na-hack na yung ibig sabihin na infiltrate yung Land Bank. So, whether that was not physical through internet, ibig sabihin, na-compromise pa rin yung integrity ng Land Bank in terms of security. Yun yung ibig ko sabihin. Kaya nga mas maganda sa next contract ninyo, ilipat na yan sa BSP. Meron bang problema doon kung ilagay natin sa BSP versus Land Bank? Wala.
We don't see any
Okay.
problem.
Then,
Your Honor.
ilipat natin sa BSP. Pangalawa, gusto ko, sino pwede mag-audit yung source code na nasa Land Bank, ibabangga doon sa present continuing operations ng PCSO. Kasi baka nagkaroon ng pagbabago. And who's supposed to do that?